Florida military bases are faring better than forecasted with the passing of Hurricane Milton. General Pat Ryder made a statement and he said that basically the worst case scenario has not occurred with Florida military bases. They sent a recovery team down to MacDill Air Force Base and they're saying that the installation fared fairly well. Senior leadership of the 6th Air Refueling Wing, which are stationed out of that installation, also said things are just generally looking better than forecasted. They are urging people, though, not to go back to the installation until further notice to allow their hurricane recovery team to do whatever they need to do to assess, identify, and mitigate hazards in the area. With the passing of Hurricane Milton, I think it illustrates really beautifully how the military, specifically the U.S. military, assesses anything that's going to happen. Okay? The U.S. military overwhelmingly prepares for worst-case scenarios, and I've been part of many large-scale training operations, the planning for really anything the military does. It stacks the deck against itself so it can prepare for the absolute worst-case scenario. And this is obviously the case in combat operations, but also non-combat operations like natural disaster relief. What most people don't understand is when you're talking about any form of military operation, whether it's a combat operation or not, there are near innumerable factors that go into it. It's beyond imagining how complex anything you do with the military is. And sometimes we make it a little bit more difficult on ourselves, but most of the time it just is complex. Anytime you're dealing with something that the military has to go out and do, especially when it's trying to have an effect on another person or a group of people, people are unpredictable and things happen. Military leadership in that area assessed and predicted worse damage, likely prepared for it, and now when people get to where they're going to provide aid, they're going to be over-prepared, better prepared to provide relief.